My mum passed away quite unexpectedly. That was one of those moments where you start to wonder what you're doing with your life and what is meaningful to you. My mum was a teacher, and so it just felt like a really nice way to honour her, to do some volunteering work as a teacher. When I left to go to Kenya, I met a little girl in my class. Her name was Esther. Esther was about 8 years old, and she was incredibly smart, just a brilliant little girl. She had dreams of becoming a doctor one day. Sadly, the orphanage where she lived couldn't afford to keep paying her school fees, and Esther was going to have to drop out of school. I was really devastated when I found out about this and decided that I would pay Esther's school fees. I asked her teacher how much they would be for the rest of the year, and it turned out less than $100. Esther's not the only girl in that situation. There are something like 60 million girls across the world that are out of school. When I was thinking about what I could do, I just realised that charity was not going to be able to solve this problem. It was so big, and I knew that business was where the magic would happen. I was at the airport and I stopped in at a stationery store just to grab a notebook. There was a notebook there and it said, "Boys, heels, blogs, let's get back to the basics." And I was so just angry. That was so uninspiring. And that was what triggered the idea of there's something here with stationery. I decided to launch through a crowdfunding campaign. There was a program that ING were running and it was called Dreamstarter. Being accepted into Dreamstarter was the first tick of credibility that I had for my idea. They gave us an initial grant to help get things going. I was working as a HR and business consultant. It was definitely challenging, that balance, that juggle of working in a corporate job and then also starting this passion project on the side, and eventually just hit that point of it's a full-time thing. It's scary making that decision, but it's also quite exhilarating. Words with Heart is a eco-friendly stationery company that funds education projects for women and girls in the developing world. We work with our clients by letting them know exactly how many days of education they're funding with every single order. We've funded over 70,000 days of education so far. Our vision is to fund 1 million days of education by 2020, and also to expand the regions and the types of education projects that we're investing in. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to meet Esther, and that her determination, her great little mind could influence me to sort of see the bigger picture. When a girl's educated, everything changes. So a girl will live longer, she'll get married later, she'll have fewer and healthier children. Even a country's GDP will increase if the percentage of their girls are educated. It's quite an amazing factor. It's called the girl effect. There is a silver lining that can sometimes be taken from really challenging situations. And I think if my mum was here, that she would be really proud and she'd be really excited about the change that we're helping to create for so many other girls.